is it just me, or are they trying to tell us that it's foundation? Like, I think they want us to know it's foundation, right? Right, okay. Hey, what's up, good people? Shelby here. Welcome to my channel. If you saw the intro, then you know that I'm reviewing the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation. It is the Luminous Foundation, which I heard looks like the NARS Radiant Creamy Foundation, or the NARS Radiant Foundation. But I guess we're gonna see for ourselves. If you would like to see the wear test for this foundation on my face, then stay tuned. If you are new to my channel, or if you are an existing subscriber, welcome, welcome, welcome. Go down to the bottom if you have not already. Like, comment, subscribe. Your girl has her moments. Actually, I actually have like long moments of, litness. Like, sometimes I'm a little bit lit, and I welcome you to my channel with its litness. All right, so today we are hopping in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills, Anastasia, Norvina and her friend. Let's see, can I turn it forward there? Jumping in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation. This is a new release, okay, and I grabbed it in the shade 470C, and this is a medium coverage foundation with a luminous natural finish. It doesn't make any promises. Yes, it does. Here we go. There's a long list. Vegan, gluten-free, alcohol-free, clinically tested, dermatologist tested. Some of y'all say dermatologically. That's wrong. Thermologist doesn't know what that word means. Non-comedogenic, suitable for sensitive skin. Bonus, long-wearing, no flashback. Okay. You know how we roll. So I've already washed my face and moisturized it. I'm going to go in with my Unseen Supergoop sunscreen because I got to protect myself from hyperpigmentation and, from malicious sun rays. But on one side of my face, the left side of my face, we are going to do just the foundation. Right side of my face, the righteous face, we will do the right thing. The do the right thing side. If you don't know what that's a reference to, then ask your black friend or ask Google. Actually, yeah, you could do either one. The right side of my face, we will do the normal thing, which is primer and powder, okay? I am going to apply a little bit of concealer and a little bit of contour underneath the foundation, just so I don't look like a what? A blank plank. And then we will hop in, okay? So the primer I'm going to use today is the No Pore Blend Primer. This is a smooth and pore covering primer, okay? It's not really moisturizing, but it's also not mattifying. One pump for the cousins, one pump for your fam. Right side. Okay. I love this primer. It's one of those things that came in a box, and like as soon as I run out, I'm going to get some more. Like when I run out, I'm running out to get some more. It's going to be real, fam. I don't know if I'll be able to make it without this lovely primer. We're in there. Next, we are going to go in with the concealer and the contour. I'm going to be using my Tarte Shape Tape and my NARS Dark Cafe contour, okay? I'm going to speed through this because it's not really about them, okay? Okay. All right, so the concealers are on, the prevention against the plank face is on. There's the packaging, foundation on one side and the brand on the other side, top to bottom. I believe that they said that she chose this particular, style because it was easier for makeup artists to identify in their kits. I don't know how legit that is, not being a full-on professional makeup artist, but I'm growing and maybe one day I will feel that I need it to be this big. I don't know. Anyways, color-wise, I did my best to color match myself, but again, the lighting in the store is ridiculous. I like to do samples, but I was in the store and I had the money. I was like, let's try it. Okay, so we're gonna try it. 470C. All right. So let's do one. Is she gonna come out? One pump. Come out. Come out. There we go. That's one pump. Oh, she's generous. It's a generous pump. Okay. And I'm going to, my dog is whining at me. I'm going to dot this on the primed side. Let's see. Let's see if this is going to be too warm or it's going to be okay. Which is interesting because it's supposed to be a cool foundation. It might be too dark. We'll see. We will find out together. And it says long wearing, and let's see, it says, does it say medium coverage? Medium coverage foundation. So on this side, I'm going to use my brush, and we're just going to buff it in. This is interesting. Okay, so first of all, the color is good. I like this with my neck. It's a little redder, but not more red than I'd be comfortable with, because I do like it to be a little bit darker when I'm going to add powder and possibly concealer on top. So I actually really like the finish of this. I don't mind the coverage. I will say that I can see some discoloration right here around my mouth. That, I don't know, it's a medium coverage foundation, so I'm not expecting it to be perfect, but I'm going to add a little bit more right there just to cover up the dark spot. I would usually color correct, but today we're just trying out the foundation. It says medium luminous coverage, natural finish. It doesn't say buildable, so I won't do too much, but I feel like it's a really nice finish all. Yeah. Okay, let's do the other side. And with the other side, we're going to use a beauty blender. Get one pump. Let's go in with a damp beauty blender. This is from Sanaya Kashuk. Okay, she spreads out really easily with the beauty blender. I like that she's not drying down too fast either. Like, I don't have to rush to get to my whole face before I start seeing dryness. Like, you know, some foundations, even if they are supposed to be dewy, if you put them all over your face and they start drying down, by the time you get up there, they're just little smears. You can't really blend them in anymore. I feel like this side is more luminous, and this side, it's still got glow, but it's a different kind of glow. Maybe because there's less product because the sponge sucks it up. But I feel like it applies. I feel like it's applying about the same as far as like the quality of like the color. I do see some spots up here where I don't have as much coverage, even though I use just as much product because the sponge sucked it up a little bit. And so I see some coloring underneath, but I'll go ahead and just dot little, dot little, dot little. Okay, so this is how we're looking with the foundation on. I'm going to go in with my Black Opal Invisible Powder. You can get this from the drugstore. And I'm going to set this side of my face. All right, so it is 2:40. Let's see if you can see. Ignore the notifications. Can you see what that says? Yeah, it's 2:40. All right, so I finished my face at 2:40. I'm gonna do a light eye and some lashes and a wing just because I got stuff I want to play with. I'll be right back, and then we will check in. And I'm gonna be using my Makeup Shayla Proceed with Caution and the brow pencil from Revolution Pro that I fell in love with. And I'll come back and we will take a look at that look, and then we will come back in some hours, probably around like 10, and we will take a look at it. Okay, that's a reasonable amount of time, I think, you know. All right, be right back. Okay, so I'm done, and like I said, we ended our face at 2:40. So I have done a little look with the Makeup Shayla Times ColourPop Proceed with Caution palette. That's round 2, okay? Did a little look, you know, something kind of neutral with a little, you know, matte inner corner highlight. I also used that new ABH and Norvina eyeliner, and I think it's nice. It's a liquid liner actually with a wand instead of in a felt tip, which is like been everybody's vibe right now, felt tips. So it's cool to have like an old school just liquid line. And it's sharp, like this is sharp. So yeah, so this is my finished look. We will wear this foundation for hours and hours and hours. If I come in close, this is what we look like right now. This side has no powder and no primer. This side has powder and primer, and right now I don't even think you can really see much difference. I'd say there's still glow. It's still an attractive color. I think it's actually a really good match for me, surprisingly. I wasn't just looking in the monitor. I was expecting it to maybe be a little bit off, but it's actually pretty on, so I'm happy with that. So yeah, like I said, I'll come back, we'll check in, and I'll give you my notes. All right. Hey, what's up, good people? It is... oh, it's 10:11. Can you see that? Yeah, it's 10:11. And I'm tired. I am, I'm tired. I'm looking at the makeup, looking at the foundation, and one thing I'll say off the bat for the foundation is that even though it is luminous, I don't feel like I look oily. And I don't know if you can tell based on the amount of shine or the amount of oil or even the staying power, really, the integrity of the way the makeup went on, that this is the side that has the primer and the powder on it, and this is the side that just has moisturizer, sunscreen, and foundation. I do see some of my dark spots showing through, and on this side I have less of them, so maybe I see less of them. Around my mouth, I do feel like here where I smile, and actually that might be the only place. And on my nose, I always lose coverage on my nose just because, I don't know, because, okay. But in my smile lines, I notice the teeniest amount of settling, but not a lot. And like overall, for being inside, outside, walking the dog, going to hang out with friends, eating, just like life, I feel like this looks really good. So if you're looking for a luminous foundation that does have staying power and, as far as I can tell, doesn't have any transfer, even though I don't even think that's one of the claims. It doesn't have transfer that I noticed at all today. If you're looking for that, try out this luminous foundation. Ignore the funny packaging and give it a shot. Okay. Like, comment, subscribe. Ciao for now.